Have you ever heard whispers of a forgotten race of giants, a people who once roamed the misty mountains of Europe? What if I told you their stories aren't just fairy tales, but are etched into the very landscape of the Pyrenees, hidden in remote mountain caves? Today, we're venturing into the heart of the Basque country, a land of ancient traditions, and a language unlike any other, to uncover the truth behind the Gentilac, the Basque giants. For centuries, Basque folklore has been filled with tales of the Gentilac. These were not monstrous brutes, but a race of immense, strong, and wise builders. They were said to possess secrets of agriculture and metallurgy, living peacefully in the high mountains before the arrival of modern humans. According to the legends, they were the ones who taught humanity how to forge metal and cultivate the land. Imagine a civilization of giants, sharing their knowledge, shaping the world as we know it. But as Christianity spread and the world changed, the legends say the Gentilac simply vanished. They saw a bright star in the sky, a sign of a new era, and retreated into the earth, disappearing into caves and beneath the ground, leaving only their megalithic monuments behind. It sounds like a myth, right? A story to explain the colossal dolmens and stone circles that litter the Basque landscape. These prehistoric structures, some dating back thousands of years, are so massive that local lore naturally attributed them to superhuman strength. The word Gentilbaratza, which means Garden of the Gentilac, is often used to describe these megalithic sites. It's easy to see why. How could ancient people, without modern technology, move and stack stones weighing many tons? The simplest, most awe-inspiring answer was, giants did it. But what if there's more to it than just folklore? This is where the story takes a fascinating and scientific turn. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, archaeologists and anthropologists began excavating ancient burial sites in the Basque caves. And what they found was astounding. They uncovered skeletons that were unusually large, not just tall, but robust, with thick bones and large skulls, far exceeding the average size of people from that era or even today. Take, for example, the findings of researcher José Miguel de Barandiaran. He was a legendary figure in Basque anthropology, and he documented numerous discoveries of oversized skeletal remains. In caves like Santi Mamigne and Urtiaga, he and his colleagues unearthed skulls and long bones that suggested individuals well over 6 feet tall, some estimations even pushing towards 7 feet. Now, in a time when the average height was much shorter, these individuals would have been true giants among their contemporaries. These weren't isolated incidents. Similar finds were reported across the region. Newspapers of the time buzzed with headlines about the Basque giants. It seemed that the legends of the Gentilac were not just stories, but faded memories of a real physical people. Scientists proposed theories about a unique Cro-Magnon type of human that had survived, isolated in the rugged Basque mountains, retaining their impressive stature long after other populations had changed. So, what happened to this evidence? This is where the mystery deepens. Many of these incredible skeletons, the very proof of the Basque giants, have vanished. Some were lost during the Spanish Civil War, a period of immense turmoil and destruction. Archives were burned, collections were scattered, and priceless artifacts disappeared. Other specimens, sent to labs and museums for study, have simply been lost to time, their records incomplete, their whereabouts unknown. It's a historical tragedy. The physical evidence that could once and for all confirm the existence of this lost race of large-statured people is now, itself, lost. Because of this, modern science is often skeptical. Without the original bones to study with DNA analysis and carbon dating, the claims are difficult to verify. Mainstream archaeology tends to attribute the legends to folklore, and the skeletal finds to either mismeasurement, isolated genetic anomalies, or simply tall individuals. They argue that giant is a relative term. A 6.5-foot tall person would certainly seem like a giant 5,000 years ago, but the stories persist. the local people of the Basque country have never forgotten. The names of the mountains, the caves, and the ancient stones still echo with the memory of the Gentilac. It's a living history, passed down through generations. Is it possible that the Basque people, with their unique language and genetic heritage, are the direct descendants of a population that included these remarkably large individuals? Some genetic studies have shown the Basque people to be a unique group in Europe, a remnant of a pre-Indo-European population. Could their isolation have preserved traits like height that were once more common? So we're left with a captivating puzzle. On one hand, we have powerful, enduring folklore, corroborated by archaeological discoveries from a century ago. On the other, we have a lack of modern, verifiable evidence due to the tragic loss of specimens. Were the Gentilac a real race of prehistoric giants who built the dolmens and then retreated into the earth? Or were they simply the big men of their tribes, their stature growing larger and larger with every retelling of the story around the campfire? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. Maybe the Gentilac weren't 10-foot-tall titans, but a distinct, impressively tall and robust people whose memory was mythologized over millennia. Their legacy is not just in vanished bones, but in the colossal stones they left behind, and in the enduring spirit of the Basque culture itself. The caves of the Pyrenees might still hold secrets, waiting for a new generation of explorers to uncover the lost evidence of the Basque giants. The story is far from over. What do you think? Is this a case of a real lost people, or is it just one of history's most compelling legends? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey into the mountains of the Basque country. If you enjoyed this exploration of history's hidden corners, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, stay curious.